Hi guys, today we learn difference between VLOOKUP and reverse VLOOKUP. Generally, when any user who has used the VLOOKUP formula for a while starts to feel the frustration arising from the fact that VLOOKUP can only look up to the right of the column in which the lookup value is kept. Even if you have to search from left to right, you first insert that cell in left before that desired value. Let us take an example. Mr. Ramesh works in a financial company, will show day to day information to his manager. Either he has to make graph or keep in different sheets, or maybe he had to write a VBA code to automate to keep figures parallel to each other. Need not to worry. Excel too had alternative to do that. We can do that by using reverse VLOOKUP. Lookup versus reverse VLOOKUP. Lookup works left to right, reverse VLOOKUP works right to left. In lookup we have one range, in reverse VLOOKUP we can set or choose ranges. In lookup we have single data set to choose from, in reverse we have to multiple data set to match from. Let's take an example. Like you see in this, there were employees who have their yesterday target and the today sales, and we use VLOOKUP, reverse VLOOKUP. Reverse VLOOKUP is not like something other function, it's basically a part of a VLOOKUP. In VLOOKUP, if we see, we have lookup range, uh, and then we can choose our own data set in like range 1 and range 2. Like in the example, we have taken the range uh, D2 to D9, um, and the C2 C9, and then the column index number and the match type. Let's explain this. Suppose here is our data set. In VLOOKUP, we look up the value is Ramesh, and the table array is B2 to B9, and then we choose column index number 2, comma, exact match, and we freeze that particular data data set. Now we see in this example, in the VLOOKUP we have a lookup value G5 is Ramesh, and the table array is B2 to C9, which is the name and the sales, today's sales of that particular person, and the column index number as to which we want to retrieve the today's sales from that particular range, and then the exact match. Now we see how the reverse VLOOKUP works. Let's say example, we have to check the yesterday sales. Now in the VLOOKUP we have to first insert that particular lookup value, like the name column, to before that particular yesterday sales. We can do without doing that. Let's see how. Is equal to VLOOKUP lookup value. Here we can define our own range. We do this by, let's we define that, choose that define range to 1 comma 2, and now we are defining that ranges B2 to B9, and we freeze that particular ranges, and then A2 to A9, and then we freeze that particular ranges, and then column index number which we want to retrieve, and the exact match. Oh, oops. We have not closed all the parentheses. Now we see that in the reverse VLOOKUP, we have this lookup value same as the as we done in the VLOOKUP. Is the lookup value is G5. Here is G5 is the name of that particular employee, like suppose Ramesh, and in the table array we have defined two criterias, or we can say two data sets to look from, like B2 to B9. B2 to B9 is nothing that the that particular name which we have to look for in that particular area. Like if you're looking for Ramesh, and Ramesh is belong to B to B9, so first data set is B2 to B9, and then the another data set we have defined A2 to A9, which we want to from where we want to retrieve that particular data, like yesterday's sales for that particular person Ramesh, and then the column index number to 2, because column is that 2 is that column index which if we look beyond that in the reverse we look up 2 is the column index number from which the data is retrieved, and then the range lookup 0 we means the exact match, and then we press OK and we get the result 1235 as the yesterday sales for Ramesh and today's sales 1236. And if we drag drop all that, and then we see all the sales of that particular person for today and the yesterday sales. Thanks guys, thanks for watching the small video. For more information visit www.synfog.com. Thank you, bye bye.